Okay, today's another day. I plan on going to another food bank today. They're not open till later in the afternoon, so just gonna hang out at the library again and wait them out. Um, I'm not. I pretty much ate the main courses for what I have already from the last food bank just a few days ago. I'd be choking down like my oats or any of the grains or even my potato flakes without any milk. That's the thing, I should have planned for this emergency of losing my food stamps by getting dehydrated milk. I was really taking the food stamps for granted and just kind of buying fresh milk every time I wanted milk. But when that got cut off, and usually I was, planning for more emergency, trying to really conserve how much, or get the most value out of how much I bought by also getting dehydrated milk. I'd usually have it sitting in my car, but I got a little lazy. I expected too much. I was enjoying the luxury of the food stamp a little too much, and coupled with the food banks and having one of them cut off now, it's a little more difficult. But I'm learning new values in eating. I'm eating things I don't normally eat, which is probably good. I would be giving into eating cereals more like this stuff with sugar added. I don't even know why I took it, this Raisin Bran. It's got all kinds of sugar added to it. I would have finished this box if I had milk, so that's probably a good thing. I don't know if they're trying to say that they're proud of the sugar content. Any sugar added is bad. Even all these vitamins and stuff. It's all drugs to me. I'm a bit addicted to it, and by not having milk available, I'm not able to feed my addiction as easily. So that's probably a good thing. I know I'll be able to get some 1% milk at the food bank. It's like that's popular. They tend to give milk, 1% milk in the box. Unfortunately, they don't give. They seem to not have dehydrated milk. I think that'd be a better choice. Just for transportation and whatnot. They could have dehydrated milk in place, and they would take up less room in their storage facilities, and it would cost less to transport. But maybe the cost isn't that big of a deal to them. I don't know. But food banks have come a long way. They used to be just storage for grain, just extra grain storages, and that's how it used to be in the Roman times. It's always been like extra grain storage, and they would just give away what's getting close to expiration, and that's it. But then all of a sudden food processors had to come in and say, hey, we'll do something with this. And then the canning techniques really improved. Salmon, to hold on to salmon. I was able to eat salmon that didn't get me sick from being rotten, and it was probably a good year old. Our preservation techniques are quite impressive. Although, back in the early days, people are able to fish for fresh salmon and stuff anyway. But I was reading about the Indians in the northwest area of the U.S., and they had to go through a lot of major drying processes for their fish. They had to travel to where the fish were plentiful at a certain time of the year, and then dry them as best they could to last for maybe 6 months. And then they have to go somewhere else to go get the berries and roots and whatever else, and then dry those properly. They had to split up in a lot of ways and figure out where to send people to take advantage of the harvests that came up throughout the different times of year. we don't have to do that now with preservation techniques in place.